Hey guys, welcome back to another TFT video, and today's the first day of set 2, so some of you guys are probably wondering what are the best comps currently in the game, and let's go over the first best comp, which is going to be Blade Masters, Deserts, Winds, and Mystics. And Blade Masters in set 2 are extremely strong if built correctly. So your 4 Blade Masters, late game it's going to be Aatrox, Yasuo, Master E, and Sivir. And Sivir is one of the best Blade Master carries because she is ranged. So she's going to be doing lots of attacks behind the lines. And the best items for her is going to be Gwinsu's Rage Blade, Runon's Hurricane, Giant Slayer. Some sort of this item build is really good for Sivir. She's going to be doing multiple attacks very fast, and she's just going to be a very strong hyper carry overall. And then you're going to have the wind bonus here as well. So you get 15% dodge chance when you have Yasuo and Janna on the board. But if Kiana is a wind, then you're actually going to get 3 wind bonus, which is going to be 20% chance to dodge. So this is going to be a very strong dodge comp as well. If you have a Lux that is wind, because the Lux's element changes every game, then you're going to possibly even get 4 wind where you get 30% dodge chance. So keep in mind you can add Lux into this build as well if she is a wind. And then you have your 2 deserts, which give you armor reduction, 50% armor reduction here with Kha'Zix and Sivir. And then if you hit level 8, you can put a 3rd assassin, so you can get 3 assassin bonus, which isn't really that important, but there you go. This is going to be the first strongest comp right now for set 2. The second comp I have for you guys are the 6 lights, and this is going to have your 6 light champions, which are going to be Aatrox, Nasus, Yorick, Jax, Soraka, and Vayne. And your hyper carry is going to be Vayne. So you're going to put these items on Vayne. Right now, hyper rolling for 1 star seems to be really strong for set 2, if you can do it. So if you can hyper roll for a Vayne and a Nasus to 3 stars, you're going to be in a really good spot for a light game. So you're going to give all these items to Vayne. She's going to be really strong because the light bonus gives you attack speed to all your light champions when a light champion dies. So it's going to be very good for Vayne. And then Kindred can be your second ranger carry that helps Vayne out with the ranger bonus, as you'll have 2 shadows late game with Master E. Now you want to turn Master E into a light champion because the Talisman of Light is going to make Master E very strong. So if Master E gets the light bonus, he's going to just be incredibly good late game. And if you do have this item, that you can replace Jax with Mastery because you don't need Jax anymore. You can have 6 lights on the board. So I just put Mastery here just to show you guys what you can do late game with him. And once again, if you do get a Lux with a light element, you can fulfill perhaps even the night light bonus, 9 light bonus with Lux, or you can take 2 champions out here because Lux would give you 2 light bonuses on the board and then put something else. But this is a really strong comp. Basically, you want to get 6 lights by the late game. That's kind of the whole point, and hopefully you can make Vayne into hyper carry if possible. There's definitely other ways to kind of build this, but if you can definitely hyper roll a 3-star Vayne and a 3-star Nasus or just a 3-star Vayne, you're going to be in a very strong spot, and I'd highly recommend you go for a light game. The third comp I have here for you guys was used by TSM Kane in the Invitationals, and it seemed to be very strong. So what we have here is a triple Zeke's Herald Azir, and this is going to be your 4 summoner, 4 assassin build. And Azir scales very well with the Zeke's Herald. He becomes very deadly, very strong, and this build was utilized very well by TSM Keen in Invitationals. He just crushed his opponents with Azir and Zeke's Herald. So this build seems to be very meta right now. So you want to ideally build as many Zeke's Herald as possible on Azir. Of course, you might not be able to get 3, but getting even 1 is really good. And then you're going to have your 4 summoners with Malzahar, Zed, and Yorick for the summoner bonus. And Zed's favorite item is Guardian Angel because, of course, Guardian Angel will let Zed revive. So Zed keeps summoning his clones, he dies, he comes back alive, summons more clones, and he's just very annoying to deal with. You got your 2 shadows as well for Sion and Malzahar. Shadow bonus is quite strong as well, as you do get increased damage for your shadow champions. Kiana is just really a filler, so you can actually replace her with something else. And what you want for Lux here in this game is you want to either get a steel bonus or electric bonus would be the best. So if you have electric, then Lux and Zed will be, you know, spewing out those electric bolts from them. So Lux electric would be really good here, but if not, steel would be okay as well. You could also get an Inferno if you had Kiana Inferno, and if you had Lux Inferno, then you do have an Inferno bonus as well. So once again, Lux is also a possible option here for the very late game, but try this build out. It's pretty fun. Triple Zeke Azir is your main target here, and it seems to be doing quite well in the current meta. The fourth comp I have here for you guys are the Crystal Ranger Ashe carry. And Ashe's favorite weapon right now is the Static Shiv. She's probably the best ranger, and probably the only ranger that would use Static Shiv. The other rangers would most likely still stick with the standard Giant Slayer, Guinsoo's, and Runa's Hurricane build. But Ashe particularly likes her Static Shiv. You could still give her Runa's Hurricane and whatnot instead of Static Shiv, but Static Shiv just feels a little bit stronger on Ashe herself, and Ashe is a very, very strong carry. Also, the fact that she's a crystal means that she's somewhat tanky. She won't die as fast compared to the other rangers. So the maximum damage she will take when you have two crystals on the board, I believe, it will be 100 max damage she will take at one time. So Ashe won't take a lot of damage from your opponent. She's going to be somewhat tanky, and she will be able to survive some hits here. And triple Static Shiv is going to make her really, really strong as well. You're going to have your Kindred to buff her ranger attack speed, and then you're going to have Master E and Yasuo as your Blade Master bonuses with Mystic bonus as well. So you get the magic resistance for your team. You get Cloud Dodge or the Wind Dodge bonus as well with Yasuo and Janna. And you get two Wardens here, Malphite and Taric. And Malphite is a very, very underrated champion. He's not used very much, but I like to use him in these kind of ranger builds at times because he provides a front line, and his crowd control is very strong. When he does his unstoppable force thing, it just shoots everybody up in the air, and it's crazy strong. His crowd control is really good. So I think Malphite is a great partner with Taric here, and Taric's ability is also really amazing because he makes his whole team immune. So you guys already know what Taric does. But yeah, give this build a shot. It's pretty cool. And the last comp I have here for you guys today is the 6 Mage comp with some oceans. And this is kind of more of a theory craft still. This build, you can still adjust it in any way, but it's very strong if you do have some sort of mage build like this. Sometimes you don't need up to 6 mages. 3 mages might be all right as well, but this one's going to be a 6 mage variant. So what we have here is Vladimir with tank items, Warmog's armor, Hex Tech, Phantom Dancer. You could instead of the Phantom Dancer, you could go for a Dragon's Claw. You could even do a Guardian Angel on Vlad, Ionic Spark, any tanky items. But Warmogs and Hex Tech seem to be sort of essential if you want to go for a tanky Vlad. And Vlad is a very strong 1-star carry. Once again, hyper rolling for 1-star seemed to work in set 2. So if you get a 3-star Vlad early game, he's going to be nearly unkillable if you have some sort of build like this. He just keeps healing, and with Mage's double cast chance, it's going to be really strong. His drain is just going to heal him so much every time he doubles his drain. So Vladimir carry is a thing now, and he's very, very strong. You're going to have 2 clouds, so you get the cloud dodge for your team, Yasuo and Janna, and you also have Lux here as well. If you can get Lux for this team, you'll have an incredibly strong mage team. So you make her into a mage, you give her Rabadons, she's going to cast her Final Spark twice, and yeah, just watch your enemy team die. So Lux Mage, of course, is going to be very strong because Final Spark is magic damage. And then you're going to have fillers here, LeBlanc, Vigar, Brand, and Syndra if you go 6 mages. Now, once again, you don't have to go 6 mages. If you do 3 mages, you can put in another Mystic, so you get the Mystic bonus for your team. And you could put in Infernos as well if you wanted the Inferno bonus. So there's definitely different ways you can play around this, but I feel like mages are going to be quite strong in this meta, but they might not be the strongest right now. But at some point, I feel like they will be, so I just decided to include this mage comp here as well, so give it a shot. But anyways, here are my top 5 comps right now for TFT Set 2. These comps are extremely strong, and definitely can win you them games if you get these builds correctly. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time.